Hi ladies, welcome back to Silk Life Medical Spa. I'm Tina Jacobs, physician assistant. And yes, I did say ladies. This one's especially for you if you're in your 30s or 40s and not feeling as good as you used to. Men, don't worry, we have another video coming for you next week. Now, women, I know you're feeling stressed. I see you. Now, we're spending so much more time at home. A lot of us are with taking care of the children and trying to work and worrying about everybody getting sick. It's a lot, and I see you. But let's be real. This isn't the first time we've been stressed as women. We deal with a lot. I mean, we are expected to kill it at the workplace and also be the best mom at home, or if we're not moms, taking care of everyone because we have such great hearts. But it leads to a lot of responsibility on our shoulders. And today I'm going to talk about how that stress is leading to you having hormonal decline and that resulting in you not feeling as good. Now, when you hear stress is making me not feel as good, I see your eye roll. Don't worry. But I'm going to break it down on how stress is physically causing a change in your body. And it only happens to women. Yeah. So men are not affected by this as much. They can get stressed all they want, and it does not affect them the same way. And we're just lucky like that. So one of the main hormones affected by stress is testosterone. And what are the signs of low testosterone when you're younger, like 30s or 40s? Well, you might notice you just don't feel as good as you used to in your 20s. And that means like not having the energy you used to, not having the same motivation and drive, or having a really hard time losing weight. It, can become a lot more difficult when you have low testosterone as a woman. And don't forget, lower sex drive. It's important, ladies. All of it is. And it's not just the way you feel. Testosterone has an effect on your health too. I mean, low testosterone can actually cause cardiovascular problems and affect your bone health. So this is important. So why is this happening at younger and younger ages where women are having symptoms of hormonal decline? I mean, we're supposed to have menopause around age 50. Before that, we should have pretty steady hormones. Testosterone, progesterone, estrogen should all stay pretty high. And then at menopause, they drop off. So why are we seeing that younger and younger patients are having trouble with keeping their hormone levels up? Well, part of it is related to stress, and I'm going to go into the specifics with that. So if I'm age 35 and I'm like, I wish I felt like I did when I was 25, a lot of people might say, well, Tina, that's normal aging. But it doesn't have to be. And it really shouldn't be. Like I said, we should keep those hormone levels up until menopause. But because of stress, I'm seeing this decline sooner and sooner. So the good news is you're not supposed to feel like this. You do not have to feel like this, and there are solutions. So let's take a look at how hormones work in the body and why stress is resulting in low testosterone and you not feeling as good. Now, cholesterol is responsible for the production of something called pregnenolone. Now, pregnenolone is an awesome hormone. It not only has its own effect on the brain to help with memory and focus, but as you can see, it is responsible for the production of all these other hormones. DHEA, estrogen, testosterone, cortisol. It does a lot. Now, the problem is that if you're high stressed, and I don't just mean one stressful event, because if you have one stressful event and your cortisol goes up, that's a good thing. It gives us energy to get through it. Now, back in caveman era, if we saw a bear and our stress went really high up and shot through the roof, thank God, because it gave us superpowers. It basically gave us the energy to get away and save ourselves. But the problem today is a lot of women are under chronic stress. So that cortisol doesn't just go up once, that cortisol right here, it doesn't just go up once, but it stays elevated. So here's the cortisol, and it's staying elevated. Now, what does that mean for the rest of your hormones? Well, that means you only get a certain amount of pregnenolone in your body. And if you need cortisol, it's all gonna go in this pathway. So most of your pregnenolone is getting turned into cortisol so that you can respond to stress. And like I said, great for when you have just a momentary stress, but long term, to constantly be turning into cortisol, that means you're getting less DHEA, less estrone, less estradiol, less testosterone. So testosterone goes down. All that pregnenolone's going to making cortisol and not to testosterone, because cortisol can save your life. Testosterone, it makes us feel good, look good, even keeps our heart healthy. But in the moment, biologically, we're going to favor the cortisol. Make sense? So men are stressed too. I mean, they have the same cycle of hormones. When they're high stressed, all their pregnenolone's going to making cortisol too. So why aren't they having the same effect? Or why does this affect women so much more? Well, men have testicles. And outside of this system, testicles produce testosterone on their own. So as long as that's working appropriately in men, they're going to keep making testosterone even though their cortisol is high. Not fair, right? Well, I don't want a pair of testicles for myself, but I do want my testosterone to stay up so I can keep being the beautiful, vibrant human that I am. So what do we do about that? Well, we have to find a way to lower your stress. I know, easier said than done. But a lot of times, if you physically are to the point where you're not producing enough testosterone, you don't have the energy to take control of your life and make those changes that are going to lower your stress. So when patients come to me, first we do a detailed blood panel that looks at all of these hormones and sees which ones have really been affected. You know, a lot of times it's the testosterone, but sometimes it's the DHEA, sometimes it's the progesterone, sometimes it's the estradiol, and we need to see what's really going on. And when we're able to replace those hormones with bioidentical hormone therapy. Now that means the bioidentical hormone therapy means that it's biologically identical to the hormone that you make in your body. So your body recognizes it as your own hormones. That means far less side effects than just pharmaceutical drugs. So this is a natural solution. And once we boost your testosterone that's lacking, then you can be more apt to make those changes in your life that can lower your stress. The combination of the two is what really makes the difference. I don't believe in band-aid solutions. So I really believe that if we're going to bioidentically replace your testosterone, we have to also address where in your life we can reduce that stress. So one tool that I suggest to my patients is taking 10 minutes a day to really manage your mind. And this will look different for different people. And for some people, the best thing to do is to do a dump of all that crap that's circulating up there, all those worries that just stay in there, getting them out on a piece of paper. And it stops you from suppressing those feelings that actually cause us more pain in the long run. Getting them out can really make a difference. Another good just 10-minute solution is to spend 10 minutes every morning imagining how your day is really going to go and imagining the best possible outcome. Imagine yourself going through the day in a less stressed fashion, being able to conquer anything that comes your way. I know it sounds like a simple solution, but it really goes a long way. So if you can get started today, I promise if you stick with it, you'll see differences. So if you can decrease your stress this way, you can boost your testosterone. You can start feeling better. And remember all those things that it affects, like it can boost your energy. It can make you have more of your sex drive again. It can give you motivation. It can make it easier to lose weight. I mean, aren't all those things that are worth 10 minutes a day to put into? I think so. If you want more help seeing what hormones are affecting you and your life, please contact us today. I would love to take a look and see what hormones specifically are affecting you and coming up with a plan to get you feeling better, to get you feeling your best. For a limited time, we're offering free video health consults. It's only for during this Corona shutdown time that I'm able to take the time to have those free consults with patients. So don't hesitate. If you have any questions about any of this, or if you want to see if some of your symptoms could be related to low testosterone, please reach out today. I promise you'll thank yourself later. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of this anti-aging health information. I appreciate every single person that subscribes to my videos, and comments are amazing. I read every single one, so thank you so much. Let's create a life that you love. Let me help you live the Silk life. Thanks again, guys. Bye.